first type of watercolor that I want to get into is pan watercolor, which is usually the type of watercolor that most people have their first experiences with. This is the kind of stuff that you get in grade school when you're making all kinds of cute little kid paintings and you're hanging them on the fridge and stuff. Now you might be thinking, these are just for kids, they're not for me, but pan watercolors range from stuff that's super, super basic like this, all the way to professional level watercolors. So don't worry about that. That's pretty much the case with almost all watercolors. You can usually find really, really student grade, basic, lower quality type paints, and then you can find the super, super fancy, high quality stuff. So usually you can find something that hits your budget one way or the other. That being said, you can actually do quite a lot with a little pan like this. Don't knock it till you try it. The thing that is special about these paints is that they're a bunch of dried cakes or pans, and they are dry right now. But when you activate them with water, then you can pick up, your wet watercolor pigment and apply it to your paper. And then when you're done, any water that you have still sitting in the pan evaporates on its own. The pan dries out, and you just start all over again the next time you want to paint. There's tons of different ways that you can mix watercolor. It's an incredibly versatile medium. But one of the best ways I find to mix them is to get some paint on your brush and then put it in a mixing area, which for a lot of these is like the lid of the palette. You can grab some of these very basic colors and create unique and interesting blends to use on your paintings. So obviously there's the lid, which usually comes with one of these, or you can get something with a little bit more space, like this kind of a palette here. The pros of this type of paint is that it is extremely compact. You can usually travel with this kind of thing pretty well. They even make travel palettes. I actually have one. Let me show you. Here it is. This is a Winsor & Newton travel palette. Let's see if I can get it open. So this is a little pan palette. It came like this with all of the little pans pre-filled. You can go just about anywhere with this. This is super, super handy. It has little trays for you to mix things in. You just would need to bring some kind of a water source. It even has a little tiny brush in it. You can find these from all different kinds of brands, little travel palettes, but that's one of the huge pros to pan palettes is that they are great if you're someone who likes to take your watercolors with you on the road, if you're going on a vacation or a trip, or if you just want to go somewhere and people watch, go to the park or something. It's great for that.